Hey viewers, how is everyone doing? This is Hallie Sherman from Speech Time Fun, and I am here every Wednesday night giving you quick tips and tricks night. And today I'm going to be talking about using a teleprompter. Yes, you read that correctly. A teleprompter in speech. If you have a computer, that's all you need. There are so many free tools out there that can provide this on the internet, but I found this one was one that I liked the most. So hey, why not? Oh hey, how are you, Tina? How's everyone doing? Or Karen, sorry. How is everyone doing? All right, so let's flip this bad boy around and let's get started. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hi everyone, I am Hallie Sherman from Speech Time Fun. I don't know if you're new to watching me live on Periscope, but if you are, I share every Wednesday night quick tips and tricks and things that you can try out the very next day. I am always looking for new, unique therapy ideas that can keep your students motivated and you can have fun and work on a variety of therapy goals with not much prep. That's what my blog is all about. That's what my TPT products are all about. And that's what my Periscopes are all about. So today is no different. I'm going to be talking about a teleprompter. Okay? Is your mind already like thinking about what are all the different things I could possibly say? Right? Okay, so imagine you have a student working on articulation. They can make a script and a speech and present it and read it off a teleprompter if they got appropriate reading skills and writing skills. You can work on story retell and have the students narrate it to each other. You can work on conversational scripts. You can work on fluency goals. Just write any sort of speech, right? Like make debates and have persuasive speeches and work on articulation, fluency, anything. You can work on complex sentences, have competitions. Who can make the most complex sentence? And whoever is the winner gets to use the teleprompter first. There's so many different things. You can do the speech newsroom and turn your whole speech room into a newsroom. And you can talk about the weather, you can talk about current events. There's, with the election coming up, is your mind already thinking about like next year with the election, all the things you can do with the teleprompter? Right, you can have the speech newsroom. Students could come in and you can turn the whole speech group into a newsroom. And each week they can each rotate jobs or keep the job for the duration of this activity. And they can come up with their content. They can Google for different news articles using like even just newsela.com, and they can come up with their script and they could each take turns. Someone could read the weather, someone could read about current events, someone can read about something happening on the playground. I don't know, I'm sure someone, fell or, I don't know, told a funny joke, right? They can even look up funny jokes on the internet or come up with their own. I have students that like to come up with their own. There are so many things that you can do with a teleprompter. So let me show you one that I found that I seem to like the best out of all the different ones that I found that are free. This one just seems to be just easiest and most straightforward, just a click of a button. And I'm all about like the rotating of the text. You'll see it. Let me flip it around so I can show you. Let me get it out while I do talk. Are you excited? Is your mind? I'm just thinking with like the election and things like that. You can have debates. There's so many things you can do. Okay, let's show this bad boy. Okay, so this is the qprompter.com that I found. Okay, so because I knew I'd be talking to you guys and I would only have one hand, I already pre-wrote a script for myself. This would be a very hot topic in my speech room if I was one of my students. Okay, so this was my little speech about my favorite color. Okay, you can edit the size, the background, there's so many different things, but let's just leave it the way it is, okay? So all I did was just type it in, and now I'm ready to be a news broadcaster. And click Start Prompter. Okay, and once you are ready, it even just tells you following directions right there. Space bar to start and stop. Okay, I'm ready to make my speech. My favorite color is purple. It is not pink. I love that it stands out and that it is different. I like to be bold. I also like to sparkle and shine. Princesses and queens sparkle with their crowns. Sophia the First is a princess that wears purple. If you think of me, think of purple, sparkle, and shine. Shine on, SL Peeps, shine on. There you go, that was it. And I just pressed the space bar to stop it, and it's done. And then if I wanted to, I just could go back here and do another one. How simple. And then the next student can go. Right? Isn't that super fun? Are you already thinking how you can use even your iPads to record them? So many different ideas. Someone could be the video guy with the iPad. Someone could be writing up the script. Someone could be reading it. There's so many different things that you can do. And just turning your whole speech room into a newsroom. It could be a good, I always like to think of how I can do little activities that carry over session after session. It's definitely tough because I know my speech groups, it's not the same kids. Whoever I see on Tuesday is not necessarily the same exact makeup of the group as I see on Thursday. I wish I could, but it doesn't work out that way with scheduling. But I wish I could always do more follow-up activities like that. So one day we go to the library and look up, current event articles on a topic, and then have them plan it out and even just the sequencing of what they need and the vocabulary and let's look up synonyms. Let's not say good all the time. There's so many different speech goals that you can work on, just, verb tenses. And then even just as an articulation kid, you give them a topic with their sound and they can just do this whole project. And even if they're doing it in their classroom, say I know my students do a biome, whole project, and they do a whole diorama, and they have to present it to the class. That could be really difficult for our students that have limited, language skills. They can plan it out. They can prep their whole speech. They can practice it using the teleprompter. Then they can write it on index cards because obviously in the classroom, they're not going to, but hey, maybe the teacher will let them use it on a smartboard, right? You never know. Never know. So even you can show your teachers this one. I'm thinking the smartboard. How cool could that be, right? Right? So there's so many things you can do with a teleprompter. Am I the only one that's the wheels are spinning and how many fun things you can do with a group or with an individual student or anything? I'm thinking conversational scripts. I'm thinking anything. Even just reviewing vocabulary for the classroom or studying for a test. Glad. What was the name of the site again? It was qprompter.com. I will show you it again. 1 second. Okay, qprompter.com. And of course, unfortunately there's, ads since it's free. But it's all good. All right, and that was my wonderful speech that I made. Anytime. Say woo, look at that. Isn't that so fun? Shine on, SL Peeps. Shine on. So that's the qprompter. There's so many fun things you can do with it. On my blog, second to last blog post I put on there is links to all my favorite websites that I've been sharing on Periscope, and this one is included, and I'll be adding this video to that blog post so you can review it whenever you like, especially come September or August if you're out already for summer. I'm jealous. Maybe my older student, exactly, who think everything is this is something that you can do that's relevant. You can show them, take them to newsela.com, find them some, if I have them find a current event article that's motivating, and they have to come up with the main idea. They have to retell it. They have to describe and tell someone else it as if they're the, newscaster, and be like, I'm just thinking how much fun they can have by retelling and replaying, summarizing news articles and current events. Bring in a newspaper, have them look for something and tear apart the vocabulary and sentence structures and all that kind of fun stuff, right? I must use that site, News ELA. I love it. There's so many fun, amazing articles, and I love that you can get 3 different levels. So even within one speech group of 5 kids, you can have 3 of them in doing 3 different reading levels, all reading the same exact topic. How amazing is that, right? Can't get any better. So I hope you found this tip helpful. I hope you try it out. Let me know if you do. Tag me on Instagram or something and let me know how it goes. I love to hear from you, so feel free to always contact me if you ever try anything out and it works. I love to hear all about it. So I will see you next week on my Periscope for my quick tips and tricks. Enjoy it. Enjoy your night. It's getting nice weather. I know a lot of you are winding down and I am jealous. So have a great night and I will see you next week. Take care.